welcome to this special edition of Talk Time. One of Sikkim's major regional political parties, the Sikkim Democratic Front, received a major jolt this week when 10 of its 13 MLAs jumped ship to join the BJP. Overnight, the BJP has become the Himalayan state's main opposition party. I have with me today SDF leader and former MP Mr. PD Rai, joining me from Gangtok. Mr. PD Rai, welcome to Talk Time.
Thank you.
Your party MLAs, Mr. PD Rai, have totally stung you. Did you expect that 10 of your 13 MLAs would suddenly go and join the BJP? Are you a surprised man?
No, so it is like this, that we were kind of expecting a some kind of a alliance with the BJP, and so therefore this doesn't come totally as a surprise, but yes, 10 of our members have joined the BJP in full.
You see, Sikkim for all these years have mainly known only regional political parties, regional parties. Suddenly, the BJP has emerged on the scene and become the main opposition party in the state. Your thoughts?
No, this is in, if you look at it, it is a process of BJP integration, I would say. I'd not hesitate to call it that. If you look at a parallel like the Arunachal Pradesh, that would be very close to what Arunachal Pradesh has undergone. You see, on the 23rd of May, when the results came out, the mandate given by the people was very fractured. I mean, it's almost like 50-50. And when you have a 50-50 kind of a situation, and when you already had the Sikkim Krantikari Morcha, or the SKM party, making overtures before the election itself to the BJP, and then later on also trying to get in touch with the BJP after the election results, I think it was only a matter of time before there's some competition to join the BJP. Now, the Bharatiya Janata Party has been consolidating its base in the Northeast, and recent, even strong people like Mr. Bhubaneswar Kalita and others have also joined they've resigned from the Congress party and have also joined the BJP. So, the tide has been moving in that direction. And so a consolidation of this kind was, I mean, for a political analyst, this is not something that one would be very surprised.
Now, Mr. PD Rai, what next for your veteran party leader, former Chief Minister for 25 years, Mr. Pawan Chamling, and even you, what are you going to next, or what now?
We are definitely staying with the Sikkim Democratic Front. Sikkim Democratic Front values are very, very straight. It is a very pro-people. It's a regional party. It's a regional entity that has ruled in Sikkim for the last 25 years. And so therefore, I think it is only, I will say, adjustment of power that has taken place. And our sights are on 2024.
Do you agree that, it is a peculiar situation in Sikkim because your party, that is the SDF MLAs, have gone and joined the BJP, and the ruling Sikkim Krantikari Morcha is also an ally of the NDA. What's going on, Mr. PD Rai?
I'm not sure if they are an ally of the BJP just yet. I think that alliance is yet to be figured out. Yes, you see, in our scheme of things, Mr. Pawan Chamling and Mr. Hishel Achungpa, who's the Rajya Sabha MP, are staying put in the Sikkim Democratic Front. But insofar as their Lok Sabha MP is concerned, yes, he has not said that he is an NDA, but he is supporting the NDA formation. Let me also make one more thing clear. Before we, I think on the 21st of May, and this is very important, on the 21st of May, uh, just before I think 2 days before the results came out,
Right.
the Sikkim Democratic Front Party, which was, represented in the Ashoka Hotel meet of the NDA, in which the Honorable Prime Minister, as well as the then also the Bharatiya Janata Party President, Mr. Amit Shah, assured all those present in that particular house that it doesn't matter, we are not here. The
Right.
exact words were something like, we are not here so that we want the numbers. It is, we are all together here because we want to make India strong. And this cooperation of parties is not only, it doesn't matter what the results will be, this cooperation will continue even as we move into the future.
It has now become clear one more time that regional parties always want to be with the party in power at the center in New Delhi. So, I mean, there is no doubt about that Sikkim developments have proved it once again, Mr. Rai.
Well, I can only say that it is in the interest of the BJP to be a part and parcel of the way things pan out in Sikkim in the future. It is also in the interest of those who have joined as BJP members from the Sikkim Democratic Front, who will be also looking at the a role to play in the future of Sikkim politics. So this is a very symbiotic process, and the fact that even though Mr. Gole had gone to Delhi and he had made all the offers, that the Sikkim Democratic Front Party MLAs were taken in is itself very, very telling. So, very interesting times are ahead for the politics of Sikkim, and in the next 5 to 6 months, we'll see that playing out.
Mr. Rai, you are not just a politician, you are an absolutely unconventional politician. You believe in a lot of research-based politician, if I may use the word. How do you look at it? Is it regionalization of the BJP or is it saffronization of regionalism? How do you view it?
See, this is a construct that was always there, that regional parties, when the center is
Okay.
weak, then regional parties have a chance and they grow. And as we have seen right up till 2014, regional parties had a lot of sway. I mean, Atal Bihari Vajpayee's regime till 2004 saw how regional parties were able to have some kind of a stranglehold on the ruling party. I mean, just take a case in point is the TDP for
Right.
that matter. And similarly with the DMK and Odisha's, Mr. Naveen Patnaik and so on and so forth. And but if you see, Northeast was always the bastion of a very, the central leadership. That is, whether it was the Congress and now the BJP. So therefore, what happens in Sikkim is indicative of the collapse of the regionalism that is happening because of a very powerful and a very strong central government. So I think that consolidation will continue for some more time till again there is a reversal.
Now you see, many people would like to know, is your veteran party leader, party president, I am talking about the SDF president and former chief minister, Mr. Pawan Chamling, is he going to keep quiet? What is the road ahead for Mr. Chamling and your party from here on?
Well, we have to consolidate our base. We'll be losing the fluff, if you want, in terms of a party of 25 years has gathered a lot of deadwood, had gathered a lot of, in what we call as interested, power-hungry opportunists. Now, those will, they'll be dusted off. And those who really believe in the ideology of the Sikkim Democratic Front Party will be the core, and around that we will start building. And that's the plan till 2024.
Mr. PD Rai, I'm sure you are good in arithmetic. The strength of the Sikkim Legislative Assembly as of now is 29. There will be 3 by-elections soon. Now, my point is that I'm trying to say, the point I'm trying to make is that if 5 MLAs were to sift and change sides now, the arithmetic dramatically changes.
Well, I will not hazard a guess out there. I think these are speculative at best. I think speculation is always going to be rife. Uh, yes, political arrangements can be anything. And you know that political arrangements can change from one day to another. So I will not hazard any guess as to what Mr. Chamling will do or what any other person will do. But as of now, Mr. Chamling is very much the president of the Sikkim Democratic Front, and is very much has sent out signaled a very important thing, which is we are going to build the party ground up all over again. Now, it doesn't, and he also has said that whether under his leadership or under the leadership of somebody else, this party will run the 2024 elections. Yeah.
Mr. Rai, many would now say or even think that what happened in the last week, 10 of your MLAs joining the BJP, is part of the SDF's advanced planning. And that, your party, all of you have well planned these particular shift so that, at some point of time, there will be a BJP government and Mr. Chamling too will join the party. Is it a wild guess? Is there truth in this? What do you have to say?
No, personal agenda of the SDF as well as my personal agenda are very rooted together. We are with the SDF and will continue with the SDF.
But you are not ruling that out. You are not ruling that out, right?
Well, that is for the BJP to say. I mean, if our party members have joined the BJP, then the BJP has a very strong presence within the assembly. I mean, 10 members, which is a third, is a large number. Yeah. So it becomes the largest opposition party.
Peculiar, isn't it, Mr. PD Rai? Peculiar, because both your party, that's the SDF and the SCAM, are close to the BJP in Sikkim.
Now, to say that the SDF is as close or as close with the as the SKM, I'm really not sure how you give that kind of a description. All that I can say is, if you look at the history of SDF party, the SDF party for the last 5 years during Mr. Modi's time has been part of the NDA.
Right.
I was part of the NDA and I had represented our party as the leader in the NDA as well as the NEDA. And so therefore I can say without a shadow of doubt that we have a history of relationship and which culminated in the meeting in Ashoka. So therefore it is speculative as well to say that they are as close or we are close. I think it is for the BJP to decide that.
You have said that there is a strong center now. One of the reasons for which regional parties are collapsing or have collapsed. Now, why not thoughts or to speculations that there could be a full-fledged BJP government in Sikkim. Transformation. There can be transformation of parties. They could just transform into the BJP like 10 of your MLAs did, and there could be a BJP government in the state.
Definitely, I see that possibility, and that's why I said there will be some shifts in the government within the next 5 to 6 months. This is what my prediction is.
So you agree with me, and you see the possibility of parties transforming and leading to the emergence or formation of a BJP government in Sikkim.
Yes, that is exactly what I was saying, that probably the closest parallel to what's happening in Sikkim is what we have seen in Arunachal Pradesh. That is exactly right.
But Mr. PD Rai, you know as well as I do that that cannot take place unless some MLAs from the ruling SKM also, agrees to tango, also joins the BJP. Do you see that happen?
Arrangement the BJP will finally work out with the SKM MLAs or the SKM party is for them to decide. We can only speculate that the BJP will want to form a strong and stable government which will work for the people of Sikkim. I think that is what ultimately the BJP will drive towards, and what form it will take is something that the
Right.
BJP will want to drive at. So either way, whichever way you look at it, I'm sure what we see and what I've seen right from the time when we got 1715 kind of a mandate after the 23rd of May, I think from that time onwards only we are seeing that the locus of power had shifted to the BJP at the center. So this was only a matter of time when this kind of arrangement would have been cobbled up.
So SDF leader PD Rai is predicting a split in the ruling SKM. Am I correct?
Yes, I completely agree with you. So how will those MLAs come is your question. Will they break away? Will they come? I'm sure they will come because quite a few of them are already very sympathetic towards the BJP, and I think some of the MLAs will. Within their party power structure also there is problematic even as we see it. So I'm sure that those things will play out.
So is it really possible? Do you have a timeline for this?
Yes, it is absolutely possible and feasible.
All right, so you all are engineering this, right?
We have engineered nothing. This is something which you should ask the BJP as to how it all happened. And
Right.
from our side, all that we can say is we are for the people of Sikkim. We will work for the people of Sikkim and from within Sikkim. We, as far as I'm concerned, I'm with the SDF as we go forward. Well, as of now, you can always say who can predict the future in any case, isn't it?
All right, Mr. PD Rai, thank you very much indeed for being blunt and extremely candid with me today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.